Hello, Bellshill West. It's lovely to see you again. My name is Alan. I'm the minister at Motherwell South, and Callum has asked me to share a little Advent calendar thought with you for this Advent time. What a year it's been, hasn't it? Goodness me, it's been a year of waiting. We were waiting to begin with in queues outside our supermarkets to get into them, and then when we were in the supermarkets we were having to wait again in queues that were halfway up the aisle. We waited for hand sanitizer and face coverings because they were in such short supply. Some of us had to wait for toilet paper even. It's been a year of waiting. We had to wait for the opportunity to embrace our loved ones. We had to wait to go back to work. We had to wait for lockdown to come to an end. And even now, some of us are still waiting to go back to church in the numbers that we once went to church in. We're waiting to sing hymns in our church again. We're waiting to embrace our friends in church. All the things that we're not allowed to do. 2020 has been a year of waiting. And that is what Advent is also about. Advent is a season of waiting. In fact, there are some churches, I don't know if yours is one of them, where Christmas carols are not sung until Christmas itself. And Christmas in the liturgical calendar starts when Advent finishes on Christmas Eve. So there are churches who do the whole 4 weeks of Advent and don't sing Christmas carols as a way of reminding their congregations that Advent is about waiting for the birth of Jesus. So my question for you today is, how are you waiting this Advent? Here's a little video clip of a young lady who is receiving a hearing aid for the very first time, and watch her reaction when she hears the voice of her husband and those around her.
So Cora, can you hear me now?
It's real loud creaky, that's all I hear.
Do you hear me talking? How about right there?
Yeah.
Do you hear me talking? No. How about right there?
Yeah. I hear myself too.
Right. So does my voice sound real squeaky?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you need to hear my voice. Now, James, you say something.
How's my voice sound?
Yeah.
How's my voice sound?
Yours is loud.
Okay.
Different from mine?
Different.
What do you think?
It's amazing.
Wasn't that wonderful? Wasn't that just beautiful? My question for you is, what will you hear this Advent? If what you hear is the noise of politicians squabbling about an equitable distribution of the vaccine, then you probably wouldn't have noticed very much on the first Christmas, and you probably won't notice that much this Christmas either. If all you hear is the sound of people scurrying back to the shops to do their Christmas shopping after a period of lockdown, then again, the chances are that you won't hear the real meaning of Christmas, just as you wouldn't have heard what was going on that very first Christmas had you been there. But for those of us who are able to step back from the world around us and to see the way in which God is working in our lives, and to come before God in humility and in prayer, then we hear a very different message this Christmas. We hear a message of hope, because unto us a child is born. Amen.